How sick is Cries really? Yo, that is sick. So for those who don't know, nocries, the homie, the North American prodigy, the ROPS 2.0, was invited to the FaceIt HQ last week to basically play and prove that Flusha not cheater. And so he played a bunch, and people have been looking at his clips and watching him play. And so we're gonna do that too. Because people love when anyone uses the word cheater, anything remotely close to a competitive player. If you want the actual entire story on this, we did a Don't At Me on it last week. Please watch that. I'm not here to go over the whole thing. I'm here to literally just watch what the homie did once he actually got to the FaceIt HQ. We're gonna put on our Dan M glasses and go crisp, clean locks, boys. Okay, so before we dive into the prodigy that is hopefully gonna win North America the next major, it's a quick time to shout out Cash App. Cash App has got it all. From customizable debit cards to exclusive discounts on concert tickets, things you never expect from a finance app. Not only that, but they've partnered with us to bring you the Cash App Clutch of the Week every week until the end of the year over on our social feeds. So hit the link in the description below to download Cash App right now. TLDR, North Cries, this like Mongolian Russian, I believe, player living in an A who came out of nowhere and basically with like not a lot of time played, just like shot his way to the top of the FaceIt leaderboards. Literally is the #1 player in FaceIt NA and just started doing shit like this. Okay. Yep. So that's the kind of shit he does at home, for those who are not aware. The thing that also draws people to his gameplay is like he does weird stuff around smokes, which is where like the cheater stuff started to surface. A really patient, prescient player who just has sort of a really uncanny ability to just always have his crosshair being exactly where you're going to be. Yeah, people saw this and people just, you know, because it's Counter-Strike, people are just like, oh, maybe crisp, clean locks, boys. These are the kind of clips he would hit at home, right? He just plays very, very, very patiently and has really, really good crosshair placement. Really strong crosshair placement. Yeah, he's just, he's pretty cracked. He's pretty nuts. He's pretty good at the video game, as it turns out. So he went to FaceIt and started pugging from there, played some FPL games. He actually streamed it, and the stream kind of popped the off. And we're going to see if he can do the stuff at the Facha HQ that he was doing at home. He can be really aggressive when he wants to, and he plays really well with utility, actually. So, like, watch here. Smokes under, gets out, mollies boxes. Once he finishes that aggression, he gets very, very patient. Woo! With the f***ing Galil, bro.
Close connector.
Caught in 4K, right there. That's cheater. Cheater!
You freaking bricks!
Guys, I don't know. I'm saying FaceIt might be in on it, is all I'm saying. FaceIt built this computer, you know, maybe they have a vested interest in a North American prodigy. Follow the money, sheeple, is all I'm saying. One thing I really like about the way he plays is that I feel like it's harder to actually play this way in CS2 than it was in CSGO. And so I think it's actually really impressive. He can play fast when he wants to play fast, but he's actually a pretty reserved player. He doesn't like to really overextend ever. He likes to only make plays when he knows that it's like a high percentage that play is going to work. Like he always waits for his timing and he creeps for them really slowly.
Top gun smoke.
Chat! Where? Find the locks! Cheating. Valve, hello, Vac, FaceIt, somebody, come on. He just has crazy crosshair placement, bro. He plays like Donk sometimes, where he just has these wide strafes, right? Great crosshair placement, headshots over and over again. Like, homie is just kind of a menace. The question everybody had was whether he was going to do the same kind of clips at the FaceIt headquarters that he was doing at home. You can see that, like, the stats that he was putting up, bro, were, like, f***ing crazy. Like, obviously, I don't know where it actually exactly began and ended. I think it was, like, somewhere around the 24th or something. But, like, dude, look at this. Crazy, dude. And when you watch him play, like, you can sort of just like see how he does what he does, I guess. His crosshair is just always in the right place, and you can see why. He's very methodical with how he clears everything. Always headshot level. He peeks slowly but decisively. He's just a really surgical rifler. Like, he's just, yeah. It's funny, people keep comparing him to Donk and shit. Donk just wide swings everything, and it's just a unicorn. This guy, nocries, is actually a lot more, like, patient, right? He's actually a lot more reserved, I feel. But when he hits those flicks, man, whoo! F me, how do you fight back against this? Like, just to be clear, right? How do you fight back against that? What the f is that? Instantly f***ed on the trade. It's actually very meat and potatoes Counter-Strike. Like, the way he peeks, the way he clears, it's really not, it's not flashy. It's why I actually think the comparisons between him and Donk are, like, not necessarily that spot on, right? In terms of playstyle. He's actually very, very, like, slow, methodical, takes his time with every peak. Watch this clear on the CT here. Watch this. He holds this pixel peak on elevator, starts clearing slowly. 1, anticipates a second and gets the second. Never peaks, never overextends. He's always tight on the walls. He's just like, he has great mechanics. He has really, really great mechanics. The thing that I really like about him is that I like this style of gunfighting, that I feel it's actually very hard to execute this in CS2. It's actually a lot more difficult than it was in Go. I feel that it's very difficult to play slowly as a rifler in CS2. And I think that he plays slowly and really effectively when he wants to. I think everyone's making judgments one way or the other, and like, I'm certainly not here to do that. I'm just here to watch gameplay that was performed at a controlled environment at FaceIt. I cannot wait for this man to save North America and win us another major.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring the notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit us up on our X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.